I know what you're thinking, but I'll be out drinking. I'm out getting drunk over you.
Yeah, there you go. Right here in the Rock and Roll Lawyer Show, we are with Longneck Strangler. That was called Out Getting Drunk Over You. So who was the chick that you were out getting drunk over? You want to talk about her?
You want to share?
Come on, let's talk.
Sure,
you guys shared the girl? You shared the chick? Is that what happened?
There was a question to Katie.
Who went first? Sorry.
Who went first?
So you were the second guy there.
I was the second guy.
Man. I had that happen, but go on.
No, it was not the same girl.
I thought it was the same chick.
No, I was becoming unmarried, and Kevin was not getting married. That's basically.
So there was no S seconds, right? Okay, I got it there. Okay,
like you said, it's a combination of the two stories. It's not.
I got you. Okay.
The drunk in the parking lot thing, though, that was me.
That was you.
The security cam thing was actually him.
I got my dogs back, and I'm okay with the car.
Yeah, that's funny, because I did something pretty funny. Remember that time in the Ferndale District Court?
Oh,
that time after, I left my mark there that night. There you go.
You did.
And I was not in any cameras or anything, but I said, good, there you go. But they're cool. I like the judges out there.
Big shout out to the 43rd.
Yeah,
I like 43rd. Big shout out, yeah.
The only station where we do shout outs to court.
There you go.
How did I know the number?
Yeah. All right. How do you know? Judge Longo's a cool dude, man.
Yeah,
he's a great guy, man. He's a hip dude. I think that guy was a former hippie. I just have that feeling.
He's in fact a guitar player.
Rick, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
If he only knew you lived on the building.
Next time I show up in there,
you're going to have to bring the Elvis caster.
Here you go. Yeah. Rick knows about that Elvis caster.
Oh, I played that Elvis caster.
Yeah,
I think am I the only other person you ever allowed to play that?
I think you are.
You're the only person I've ever heard about.
Did you wash your hands after you used it?
I had a mask on and these gloves and stuff. I had to put behind a sheet. They cut the hole through it.
Okay, I'm now the brunt of the jokes. The host is the brunt of the jokes now. Again, that's fine. As it should be. The peanut gallery back there. So let me ask you a question here. A couple things here. What's amazing about Rick Bavarsky? There you go.
Very close. Yeah.
This guy, we call him Guitar Rick. He's known as Guitar Rick around town here, and a great guitar player.
Thank you.
He plays Sleepwalk really great. Seen you play that the new way. But your background's pretty interesting because you have a degree in what?
I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Jazz Studies and Contemporary Media from Wayne State University.
And doesn't you play jazz anywhere?
No.
Why?
Left it behind.
It was a great education. I got a lot out of it, and but I even listen to it occasionally. I appreciate it very much. I understand it. And there was, I think, maybe for 30 seconds during my senior recital, there was this moment where I said, "Oh, I think I've got it." And then I walked away from it because I love big, loud rock and roll. I like playing guitar. I like the dress up. I like the girls in front of me, to be honest. I love the showmanship, and a lot of that's lost on jazz.
And in fact, tomorrow night, everybody could come see them play at the Emerald Theater right in Mount Clemens, right by the courthouse. In fact, let me give you, is there an address right there?
Sheldon's mental map is built around courthouse.
Yeah, really it is. It's in walking distance from the courthouse.
Yeah.
And 31 North Walnut. What time do you guys go on tomorrow night?
Well, doors are at 6. We got the Matt Kyle Band coming on about 7:30. David Shelby about 8:30ish, and then we're probably hitting the stage about 9:30.
What kind of music do the other cats play that's preceding you guys? What kind
of? Kind of a country Americana.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, David, I think is pretty straight up.
Straight up country.
Yeah, but Matt Kyle does,
It's more cross-sectional, more Americana. I like that word.
Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. So about 9:30, I should get there. Jim should get there. No, 9:30 tomorrow night? 9:45. Okay.
The way Jim drives, he'll get there before he left.
So you're going to be that's funny. Your first was this your first CD called My First Rodeo?
Those are first recordings, yeah.
You're going to have that there for sale, I take it?
Some of the remaining copies. We got to do a second pressing already. So, yeah.
But you're going to be inaugurating this new CD.
That's right.
Called Misery Loves Company.
Mm-hmm.
And we expect a lot of people there tomorrow night. It's going to be a great weather-wise, and we're promoting this heavily, and website.
The weather's always good indoors at the Emerald.
Absolutely. That's funny. That's good. So now, what about your background, man? And Katie, what about you, man?
I played with a lot of bands around town. I started off young. I've known Jeremy. I met him when I was 10 years old, and I heard him around the block playing Rush.
Oh, okay.
He's a drummer, and I was like, man, this guy's got Neil Peart, and I went over there to meet him, and I found out he was a kid. And I was like, this guy rocks. And
Cool.
I met Jeremy shortly after that, and we actually been in bands back in the day and played in the Psychedelic Blues Society, and then we went on to play in another local band that did fairly well and went on semi-national touring status, and then after that I played with a couple of different national people, was a hired gun, and then I came back and pretty much got back with my guys and just said, you know what, it's great being a hired gun for these big players and doing this stuff, but I really like these guys were like my brothers.
Your brother, your friends, yeah.
And you know what? I've never been involved in something that was like so enriched with, like that kind of love. It was always very distant, and like people don't share and they don't collaborate and do things like that when you don't have that kind of.
I think like brothers, he means the fighting in the car on the way to the gig.
No, but you all get along. You have the same vision of how you want your music.
He's touching me.
Right.
Same high school even.
No,
Getting drunk over you.
Three of us.
What high school did you guys go to?
Hazel Park High School.
Hazel Park. Okay. And then Rick's the elder statesman of the group, I think.
For once, yeah, I guess so.
For once, that's fun.
He's from Sterling Heights.
Okay.
Listen to that boy.
I was going to say Hazel Park
I've been trying to imitate his voice all day, man.
Jeff Scott's alma mater.
Jeff Scott, exactly.
But when anyways, when they asked me to come on board with the project here, there's no way I could say no, and we've been rolling ever since, steamrolling and snowballing, and it's fun to watch it grow and get bigger, and it's moving to new areas, and it's awesome.
So now, who writes most of the music for you guys?
I got to admit, I'm writing most of the songs right now, but the other guys are still contributing also. So this album's nice. Everyone's got a little bit of piece of this album here. If you look at
everybody's contributed to Misery Loves Company, and
I see you have the first two.
Most everybody contributed to
Bavarsky. We got a Davis in there. Bavarsky. Well, we got Ricky in there. How do I pronounce your last name? Canoes?
Just call me Jeremy.
Jeremy, okay. Much easier.
He can't even pronounce it.
But everybody got a track or two in there, and we did well.
Cool.
And I'm proud of our results of what happened.
Were you ever influenced by any doo-wop music?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily doo-wop, but we're certainly doing a lot of vocal work now. Like our harmonies.
I'm a big Beach Boys fan.
Okay. Cool.
More into Waylon Jennings.
I could tell that. Yeah. Who's your favorite?
I'm into a lot of old country, and I like a lot of new stuff too. I was a David Allan Coe, and
gotcha. Cool.
I was a big Willie Nelson fan.
Okay.
And a lot of rock roots. I was always a rocker at heart, and.
Okay, cool. Well, I want you guys to hear a little bit different stuff than what you guys usually play and stuff, but it's still cool music, and I think you'll really dig it. Let's go to the doo-wop drop of the week.
It's our
doo-wop drop.